Welcome back to the Nanny Leash channel. Today we have a special bowling ball because it is in a series of bowling balls that DV8 is creating that has two-handers in mind. Now I'm not a one-hander, so I'll be the test to see if the ball's
You're
really...
right. You are not a one-hander, 100%. She is not a one-hander, ladies and gentlemen.
I am, yeah, I'm not a one-hander. I am just a thumber because sometimes I forget to take my thumb out of the ball, but I'm not a two-hander, but we're gonna see if the ball's still good for one-handers as it is for two-handers. And in the description, we are going to leave the DV8 page where they have all the information that you're looking for on how this ball and these new series like the Heckler and this new Troublemaker Solid, and how these balls can give you a bigger variety of drilling and reactions for two-handers. So today, as you guys all know, I'm not a huge solid cover stock type of person just because with my speed and rev rate, I don't get to stay in them too long. So today I'm going to do our 15 strike challenge. I'm going to see how many times I can strike at a 15 with the DV8 Troublemaker Solid. We are going to see if I can actually make a solid ball look good on this bowling channel for you guys today. So let's get into it. Now, as always, you guys can go check out our Nanny Leash Extras channels where I threw this ball out of box. I was pleasantly surprised. Go check that out before you watch this if you want to, or go watch it after. But I did like the first 10 shots when I saw this bowling ball. Is that 1 for 1? 1 for 1. Can we go 15 for 15? Do we think we can do it on the channel?
That'd be great.
What should we do if I do it?
Well, you go team-us.
You guys will have to check out till the end of the video if I do it to see what we might do if I actually can do this.
Well, that was a short video.
That was a good shot. All right. Are you doing the goats and the middle fingers over here?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. Did you tell the people what we're doing?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right, so every time Elise strikes, she gets a goat symbol. And every time she doesn't, oh God, focus, she gets a middle finger.
Okay, so
Bang.
I noticed when I throw solids, I have to get around it in order for it to carry. So that's what I'm focusing on right now is literally just the Pete Weber, just going like this. 90 degrees of axis rotation.
What are we doing?
90 degrees of axis rotation gets you.
What are we doing here?
That took off.
Let's throw better.
Yeah, I didn't think that was that bad.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Back on track. Got it. All right, there we go. We got our first double. We got 2 goats in a row. 2 goats. Let's go. I might have thrown that too good. It's going to overhook, and yes, it did. That was a good example of a good shot. Not enough oil for the bowling ball to give me as much miss room as I would like on a house shot. It's still a decent shot. I like this ball so far, actually. This is why I don't like throwing solids on house shots, because for my game, doesn't make sense. I gotta do this and like this, and I just gotta do too much stuff. But I do like the bowling ball, so I need to be a better bowler. Anything, Nate?
We're good.
Okay, because I see you doing something.
That was about a sneeze.
Oh, okay.
We got 3 goats and 4 middles.
That's way too many middles. That should do it. All right, the good old 5 just died on the pin deck. Oh, is that going to dig?
Well, she's strong. Just not meant for house.
Yeah,
Unless you polish it.
I could definitely see, actually, this ball would be really good for people that are speed dominant on house for sure, because it's so clean. It's not losing energy in the front part of the lane. So this is definitely a solid I would recommend on house, 100%. If you like to play in front of it, or girls who play straighter with a little less hand, this ball would be really good on a house shot.
And this is why Elise is a hybrid girl.
That's exactly why I'm a hybrid girly.
This
ball is marketed where it is a solid, it's strong, but it's not like your highest performing bowling ball. It's not supposed to be the overall biggest strength bowling ball. It is for those trickier patterns in transition. And for me, I could see it where I need a solid that is still cleaner. I know I probably say this a lot because honestly on tour, the biggest problem most bowlers have is those transition periods where you have to find the right bowling ball that's gonna blend out that wet dry. And sometimes it's a really long and snappy ball. And in this case, it's one of those balls where you would really need still a lot of oil in the front part of the lane, but like towards the mid and the back, it still is drier and it's still gonna retain that energy. So this ball is definitely going to be useful if I'm on the heavier volume, longer patterns further right. And maybe in those middle transition games where, like I said, there's still some oil in the front part of the lane. Probably not when it's a high friction surface, but when it is a surface that still retains the oil and not hooking at your toes, basically.
Get him, babe.
I really thought that I was gonna...
You go get him.
I really thought I was gonna overcome this solid on a house shot, but as you guys can see, it's not just me making stuff up. Solid bowling balls do not like me on house shots. All right, here's another. I like to always do some demonstrations of how you can turn your practices into something that can help you in tournament competition or even in league if that's where your highest level competition takes you. But we have 3 more shots and I officially need all 3 to be 50% and not be a loser today. So I'm going to train myself today in this moment to tell myself that I need all 3 right now to win the US Open. And that's it. And if I don't, I'm a loser. And I have just lost 50 grand out of my bank account. So that's mentally where I'm putting myself right now in this moment. So if you're ever wondering like, hey, how do I practice for competition? This is how you do it by yourself, where you might be working on something and you just say to yourself like, hey, I need this one right now. And if not, I don't win. So let's get these last 3 so I can win the US Open. It really tried me there.
Okay, that's 1.
2 more. I swear if I 8-pin on this last shot.
Just means you're that good.
All right, 1 more. 1 more goat. And we hold that trophy.
Look at the concentration.
I almost 5-7-10.
Well, we tied. We tied.
I almost 5-7-10.
So you guys chopped the money.
What?
So you guys chopped the money. You and Liz Johnson just chopped the US Open.
It's okay. You have too many. You can give it to me anyways. But yeah. So overall, my thoughts on the Violent Collision Solid.
Really?
Okay. My thoughts on the DV8 Troublemaker Solid is it is approved. I definitely think it has a place. I like that it's not super, super strong, not super, super weak. It definitely fits in that category where it can be very versatile. For me, again, it's gonna be better for me with more oil or on a house shot where I could play straighter for sure. I do run into those from time to time. So if I do go to house shots tournaments like that, this ball will be in my bag. It is definitely one that I can say that I will be bringing it to more tournaments to see what it does. I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing. And as I said, it has that technology that gives two-handers a little bit more options for drilling and reactions. So if you're a two-hander and you want a bowling ball that strikes and gives you a little bit more options, this is going to be one you want to check out. And like I said, I will link in the description the DV8 page that kind of gives you guys a little bit more explanation at what it is that this technology is. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am officially a loser on one of these challenges. It happens. And I think I got what did I get, 7 out of 15? 7 out of 15. We can't always get it done, right? You gotta practice harder. So practice harder. We'll see you guys on the next video.